Just when the world thought Mali's transition was stabilizing, a shocking confession split the desert silence. Mali's security minister dropped a bombshell.
Du gouvernement de la transition. Le gouvernement de la transition informe l'opinion nationale de l'arrestation d'un groupuscule d'éléments marginaux des forces armées de sécurité maliennes pour des infractions pénales visant à déstabiliser les institutions de la République.
2 generals are under arrest, including 8 others, and brace yourself, a French spy is at the heart of an alleged coup plot. So far, 11 people have been arrested according to Mali's government during live television broadcasts. Mali's fractured democracy is refusing to sleep, and what just unfolded could define the future of West Africa. So come with me, let's uncover who is pulling strings behind this plot and what it means for Mali and the rest of Africa. This is First Africa Voice, where we tell Africa's stories raw, real, and without filters. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. My name is Paul Lingua, the Africa Orator. Now, let's delve into the story properly and break it down together. Mali's military rulers, led by General Assimi Goïta, confirmed the arrest of General Abbas Dembélé and General Neema Sankara, both high-ranking officers with a history including calls for justice and militant fighting reputations. What is more startling, a French national, Jan Christian, is accused of acting on behalf of French intelligence to destabilize Mali's institutions. Security Minister General Daouda Ali Mohamedine declared on national TV that authorities obstruct a deeply coordinated coup that began on August 1st. According to Mohamedine, the Frenchman, identified as Jan Christian Bernard Vezilla, was acting on behalf of the French intelligence service, which mobilized political leaders, civil society actors, and military personnel in Mali. France, the country's former colonial ruler, has yet to comment on the arrest. In an official statement, the minister said the transitional government informs the national public of the arrest of a small group of marginal elements of Malian aimed at security forces for critical offenses aimed at destabilizing the institutions of the Republic. He added that the conspiracy has been thwarted with the arrest of those involved. National television broadcast images of 11 alleged conspirators, including the 2 generals. General Abbas Dembélé, a former governor of the Central Mopti region, was abruptly removed from his post in May after calling for an inquiry into reports that Malian troops killed civilians in Diafarabe. The other, General Neema Sagara, was widely praised for her role in repelling militants in 2012. The alleged plot comes amid growing tension in Mali, where a pro-democracy protest in May marked the first major demonstrations since the junta seized power nearly 4 years ago. The military has faced persistent unrest, ongoing extremist violence from groups linked to Al-Qaeda and the Islamic State, and increasing criticism over its extended hold on power. After expelling French forces, Mali turned to Russia for security support, but attacks have intensified in recent months. In June, Mali leader General Assimi Goïta secured an additional 5 years in power, despite earlier promises of elections by March 2024, following the junta's dissolution of political parties. Mali's former colonial ruler, France, has remained silent, offering no official response to the explosive accusations linking one of its nationals to the thwarted coup attempt. The silence from Paris is raising even more suspicion among ordinary Malians, who see it as either an admission of guilt or a deliberate attempt to downplay the seriousness of the situation. Meanwhile, the alleged French operative Jan Vezilla has not made any public statement, leaving the world to wonder, was he really just an innocent foreigner caught up in Malian politics, or is this proof of the deep and dangerous shadow of foreign meddling in African sovereignty? Why it matters? Why should Africa care? Because Mali's story echoes across the Sahel. Coups, foreign influence, broken promises, failed democracy, From Burkina Faso to Niger, nations are awakened to a new order, deliberate, foreign-backed, and deaf to democracy. With France sidelined and Russia creeping in through the Wagner Group, every detail of this coup plot shapes broader continental geopolitics. The arrest of dissenting generals like Dembélé, who demanded investigations into civilian deaths, could indicate intolerance for opposition. Naming a French spy suggests a diplomatic power play, likely aimed to rally anti-French sentiment. Claiming to disrupt a coup doesn't just maintain power, it sends a warning: mess with us and you will disappear. As Mali says it had thwarted a coup attempt allegedly linked to a French national, the next steps are critical for the nation's stability, legitimacy, and future. What should Mali do next? Strengthen internal unity, diplomatically manage the France angle, build strategic alliances beyond France, and strengthen security institutions. This in brief: Mali must balance strength with transparency, confront France diplomatically, and use this moment to champion African sovereignty. Mali's junta may have prevented a coup or stage one. Either way, the fight for Mali's soul continues, and it is a fight Africa cannot afford to miss. What do you think? Is this a genuine threat or political theater? Drop your thoughts below, because we believe that far as there are more men on earth, there are more opinions. Like and share if you believe in African self-determination. Subscribe to First Africa Voice for both African-led stories, because Africa is watching and Africa is speaking. Well, the dew of the day has crept upon our thoughts, and nature must obey its necessity. Here is where we bring down the curtains. Until we meet again, my name is Paul Lingua, the Africa Orator.
Du gouvernement de la transition. Le gouvernement de la transition informe l'opinion nationale de l'arrestation d'un groupuscule d'éléments marginaux des forces armées de sécurité maliennes pour des infractions pénales visant à déstabiliser les institutions de la République. La conspiration a été mise en échec, suivie de l'arrestation des acteurs dès le 1er août 2025. Parmi les personnes interpellées figure un ressortissant français répondant au nom de Visilier Yann, agissant pour le compte du service de renseignement français, qui a mobilisé des responsables politiques, des acteurs de la société civile et des militaires, dont les généraux de brigade Abbas Dambélé et Nema Sagara. Le gouvernement de la transition rassure également l'opinion que la situation est totalement sous contrôle et invite les populations au calme tout en restant vigilantes face aux tentatives désespérées de déstabilisation qui échoueront toujours, plaise à Dieu.